And now we go on to our special guest today, Oxana Arkaeva, who is going to be performing a Ukrainian traditional wedding song. Oxana Arkaeva is originally from Ukraine, as you already heard, but she lives in Ulm, Germany. She's a cultural manager and organizer, and she as well as an opera singer. So we have the possibility right now to enjoy her beautiful voice, and I will pass to Oksana.
Well, hello to everyone. Thank you, Victoria, for this introduction. So I just can add that besides culture management and concert and opera singing, I'm also an opera critic and a trainer in public presentation. For last 3 years, I also produce my own music theater performances. So thank you for the invitation, and I'm happy to talk about my Ukrainian heritage. And tonight I would like to sing for you an Ukrainian folk song. But first let's talk about where in Ukraine this song is coming from. Most likely it comes from the area in Ukraine where the folks minority Lemkos lived. The name originates from the word lem, which translates as an only. Historically, Lemkos lived approximately from the 4th century till up to 1918 in the areas situated primarily in the present-day Poland, in western Ukraine, in Subcarpathian provinces, and present Slovakia. Starting from 1772 and until 1946, Lemkos first were made to be a part of the Austrian population in Galicia province of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, and later they involuntarily become involved in political power struggle between West and Soviet Union. As the result, the forcible deportation of Ukrainians from Poland to the previously German territories in northern Poland, which why maybe in Germany we meet a lot of Lemkes, or to Soviet Union. Large Lemkos population have immigrated in the late 1950s to US. Some of the famous representatives are writer Thomas Bell and major pop artist Andrew Warhol. The Lemkos call themselves Rusnachi or simply Russians. Many believe that their ancestors came from Kiev, Russia. Other Lemkos claim to be descendants of White Croatian, whatever it means. Their language is a dialect of Carpathian Russian, which is one of the East Slavic languages. The majority of them belong to the East Catholic Church of the Byzantine Rite, and minority is committed to Orthodox Church. But now let's talk about the song. Behind the Barn, which in Ukrainian sounds like Zanashov Stodolov, is a traditional Ukrainian bridal or wedding song. I will first present you with translation, then perform it, and after I will talk a bit about its actual meaning. So now come the translation. Behind our barn, I can see another village. Whenever I look, I see only this village. My dear mother, whom you want me to get married to, you know that he doesn't love me and will beat the hell out of me. Let me to get married to one I love, because even if he'll beat me, I will not tell anyone. So my mother allowed me to get married to someone I wanted, and the whip swayed over my white body again and again, turning it into a black one. But my mother never found out about it. So now we will sing it. It's not an aria, so it's just a simple folk song. За наше стодоло відко чуже село, за наше стодоло відко чуже село. Ой, сюди повернуся, туди повернуся, видно чуже село. Сюди повернуся, туди повернуся, видно чуже село. Мамцю ж моя, мамцю, за коня даєш? Мамцю ж моя, мамцю, за кожня даєш? Він не буде бити, не буде любити, за коня даєш? Він не буде бити, не буде любити, за коня даєш? Віддай мене, мамо, за кого я хочу. Віддай мене, мамо, за кого я хочу. Він буде любити, а як буде бити, нікому не скажу. Він буде любити, а як буде бити, нікому не скажу. Віддалання мамця, за кого хотіла, віддалання мамця, за кого хотіла, шуміла нагайка коло мого тіла, шуміла нагайка коло мого тіла, шуміла нагайка, тешися звивала, шуміла нагайка, та шийся звивала, тіло почорніло, біле почорніло, мамочка не знала. Тіле почорніло, біле почорніло, мамочка не знала.
As well, we cannot hear anybody clapping because everybody's muted now.
I'm not, okay, thanks. So, as you could hear, the song sounds as a joyful, a danceable one. But when we take a close look at the text, we experience a sad story of a young woman who is about to get married and is choosing the best evil out of two available to her. Already now she knows that her life in marriage will not be a happy one. So, to get at least a little bit of happiness out and joy out of it, she asks to marry someone who she loves. So even if he mistreats her, it would be still better than to be married to the one she doesn't love. In fact, it is incredible to experience the strong will of this young woman who, despite the unhappy circumstances, still tries to determine her future. Unfortunately, as we can read and hear from media and newspapers, the problem of home aggression against women is still existing and is not confined only to Ukraine. Fortunately, thanks to feminist movement, education, working opportunities, equality laws and democracy, the life of women in the last 100 years has improved a lot, which hopefully will continue to happen in the future. For now, thank you very much for your attention and thank you for the invitation to this round. And if somebody would like to learn about me and what I do, I will put the name of my website in the chat. I hope it's okay for you, Victoria.
Yes, of course.
And for now, bye-bye and do побачення.
Thanks a lot, Oksana. It was a beautiful song, but it was also a beautiful ending. When you talked about women, we have a beautiful,